Brandon and Erik, two dudes on a mission. Redline their engines, pure competition. Bet on that Nascar while it's heavy. Speed demons in the night, all gas, no levies. Rubber on asphalt, drifting through the curves. Crowd going wild, adrenaline in verbs. Fighting for the W, no holding back. Rivals to the end, never off track. Wheel spin, checker flag in sight. Brandon and Erik, racing day and night. Underdogs rising, stakes just climb. Pedal to the metal, losing track of time. Late night garages, dreams from the grease. Sweat and ambition, peace never at ease. Engines roar louder than their heartbeat. Victory lane, the only deceit. Headlights flash, blur under the stars. Some see competition, they see cars. Best placed high, fortunes on the line. Friends or foes in this moment in time. Crowd holds breath, finish line approach. Adrenaline spikes, no room for coach. Erik behind the wheel, Brandon in the lead. Destiny defined by that fierce speed.
We have reached the part of the podcast where we're talking some NASCAR, and who better than come on than Brandon, aka Boston Boy 83. Brandon, looks sunny as hell where you are, man. How you doing today, man?
Doing good, man. It's 65 and sunny. Yeah, that sun dropped down right when I get out here in the mirror behind me. So yeah, doing good, feeling good. On to COTA.
Well, that's good. It is cold and windy as shit here. So yeah, fun times. Obviously Atlanta last week. Any takeaways from Atlanta?
It's restrictor plate racing. Bell complained about it last week at Daytona, or the week before at Daytona, goes out and wins Atlanta, says he loves restrictor plate racing. So I think we've all come to a conclusion that every time you see a restrictor plate track, there's going to be a big one. You got to hope to avoid it. And that's it.
Now we're shifting from the restrictor plate to COTA, obviously a road course. What can you tell people about how this bad boy is going to run?
A lot of elevation, uphill, downhill. It's not just left and right. It's a fun track to watch. And this week, you'll see with our picks that you have to lean on to the guys that have good experience at these tracks. And that's it. It's not an anybody can win style race. So you really have to strategically go with the guys that are good at these tracks.
So let's jump right into it. I have 3, you have 4, and you're going to start us off, my friend.
SVG came into the Cup Series part-time last year, won multiple road courses. He is, of course, your favorite this week, and you can't steer away from him. You guys know I do not like picking the favorite in most track because the odds are so low, but the guy's got the record for it, and now he's full-time, so he's got something to prove and get into the playoffs by winning that COTA.
I like it. I like it. And I am battling a cold and a killer cough, so if I just start hacking, I apologize. My first bet is I'm going to Reddick plus 800, elite COTA performer in 4 races at the Circuit of America, as Reddick's worst finish is 9th with an average finish of 5. Past champion here, he dominated the 2023 race, leading 41 laps, overcoming a less effective pit strategy in the win there. Top tier road course talent, ranks 4th in average finish on road courses over the last 15 races with 3 wins in that span. In the next generation era at COTA, has the best driver rating, best average running position 4.6, and the next gen speed and the best next gen speed ranking. Always in the mix at COTA, has finished in the top 10 all 4 races here, top 5 in 3 of them. In 2022, he was leading with 3 laps to go before finishing 5th. Just consistently performing here. I think he's getting overlooked a little bit. I'll take Reddick plus 800. Next bet, my man. Where are you going?
Connor Zilic. You guys probably haven't heard of him. He is just now full-time in the Xfinity Series. He is a road racer. He's born road racing. The fact that this will be, I think, his second time ever in a Cup car, first time at COTA in a Cup car, and his odds are second second favorite to SVG. You can't steer away from it. He is SVG's teammate. So if there's anybody he's going to be able to learn from with this car and study for an entire week or more leading up to this race, you got to do Connor Zilich, SVG's teammate, at 750.
I like it. I like it. My next one, going to old reliable. Give me Allmendinger here. Good old AJ Allmendinger plus 1,600. Road course specialist. All three of his NASCAR wins have come on road courses. Consistent finisher when he avoids trouble. His worst finish in a completed road race is 6th, proving he's a reliable contender when things go smooth. Finished 6th here last year, 5th in 2021, showing he knows how to run well at COTA. Unlucky though, the last 2 years, poor finishes, 34 and 32nd due to incidents, not a lack of speed. In 2022, he was battling for the win before getting spun out. Last year, top 5 speed before wrecking. Proven Xfinity Series dominance. I can't even talk. Jesus. 2 wins, 3
You're sick. That's good.
4 top 10s in 4 Xfinity races at COTA, plus led laps in every race. So I'm taking Allmendinger here at 16-1.
I'm going back to my boy. Chase Elliott, 11-1. He has the second best average finish in the next gen car with 10.63 behind number 1, Chris Buescher. Chase Elliott has dominated road courses. I do think it's a struggle, and the reason his odds are 11-1 is because of Zilich, SVG, Reddick. But when you start to look at the ladder and you see types of odds like this, I'm going with Elliott at 11-1. In the last 3 races there, he finished 4th. He didn't race because of a broken leg, and then 16th due to issues. So his average finish is 10th at COTA. I like 11-1 odds with Chase Elliott.
I like it. And you won me some money last week, even though I sent you a text message bitching about him. My next one, I am going to Buescher, top 10, even money, road course consistency, been one of the most reliable road course drivers with the best average finish among active drivers, elite top 10 rate. In his last 15 road courses, he's finished top 10 in 12 of them, making this even money bet for a top 10 finish, strong value. Finished 8th in each of the last 2 COTA races, proven he knows how to navigate this track. Incredible streak before the Roval at Charlotte, where he finished 17th, had 13 straight top 11 finishes on road course, just showing how consistent he is. High floor, low risk. His worst finish at a road course is 21st, meaning he's rarely has a disastrous day, making him a strong top 10 candidate. Recent road course winner, secured a victory at Watkins Glen, proving he has the skills to compete on these types of tracks. I'm just seeing plus money, and a guy that consistently is in the top 10 just makes all the sense in the world to me. Chris Buescher, top 10, even money. Next
like
up, my friend.
This guy Bowman, I don't think anybody this sort of really came to fruition in their head when they looked at the odds. 14-1. Last 3 races at COTA, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. He has the best average finish out of every single Cup driver over the last 3 years at this track. He's not known for his road racing, but clearly he has something about COTA. I have nothing else to stand on except the last 3 years, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Best average finish, and his odds are 14-1.
I like it. Now, do you have any other guys that you're kind of looking at that you didn't bet on?
Yes, I'm looking at Ross Chastain at 18-1. The last 3 races there, he's 1st, 4th, and 7th. So there's somebody that you could sprinkle in a little bit if you're looking for another person. And then another driver who is, hold please, 7th in average finishes in the Cup car. You have Michael McDowell at 35-1 to win. You have him at 10-1 for a top 3, and you have him at plus 425 for a top 5 finish. So if you're looking around, I definitely look at Ross Chastain, Michael McDowell, and even a little bit of Ty Gibbs because he's got the 4th average finish at COTA. So
Yeah, I was looking at Gibbs at top 10, but he was like minus
Yep.
170. So it's not really that betting odds.
Again, I may touch on these guys, but I don't like to get in a segment where I'm sitting here picking 10 different guys out of 30-something drivers. So I like to go with the ones that I like and then kind of remind you guys of some other guys with some good odds as well.
Brandon, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your day, coming on talking on NASCAR. When you tell everyone where they can find you on social media, my friend.
Boston Boy 83, Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram.
Make sure to give my boy Brandon a follow. We may be going live Sunday. Depends if I'm still on my deathbed or not. I mean, I've been coughing up a lung constantly. I've been muting when you've been talking. So, we'll touch base. Be on the lookout for that. And good luck. And, we've cashed bets in the last 2 races. Hopefully we can make it a third, my man.
Yes.
So
3 in a row, baby.
And we'll talk soon, buddy.
See you guys.